Hey, and what is up, YouTube? It has been a very long time, and I'm going to apologize for that now, and then we're just not going to talk about it. This is actually my second recording of this video. Yeah, it's been a while, like I said. The reason I haven't posted videos, we'll just explain this, get this out of the way. One, I've just been busy, to be completely blunt with you guys. But secondly, I just had last time I tried to do a video, I don't even remember what it was. It was trying to explain to you guys how to do something with your videos, because I struggled doing it with, I was doing the overlays in the videos. I did a whole video on that, and none of my editing software decided it wanted to work anymore, and I'm not quite sure why. I just haven't had time to try and reinstall the software, try and debug it, see what's going on with it, why it wasn't working. And this is going to be my first attempt at doing that. You'll notice a bunch of stuff is new. Hopefully this is coming out, but this should be filmed in 4K, new camera. I'm probably going to cut right here just to, again, test my editing software and give you guys a quick review of what this camera actually is. So we'll put that in right here. Alright, so what is the new camera? Well, it's my new cell phone. What is it? It is the OnePlus 5T. It's a bit dirty, but like I said, I've been using this thing for a couple of months now. Why I went with this instead of, I've been using Samsung phones for 4 to 6 years now. I had the S4 and then I had the S6. 4 years, I guess. And I was looking into getting the S8. Here in Canada, anyway, how you end up getting cell phones is usually if you don't want to pay the full price, you sign up for a 2-year contract and they sell you the phone for cheap. The problem with that here, anyway, is like me, I've got a plan that costs me $40-something a month. It's pretty much unlimited everything with like 3 gigs of data. I don't need more data. And basically, they won't give you the new phones this year unless you have at least like a $70 or $80 a month plan, which is completely ridiculous. On top of that, the plans that they were willing to sell me, quote unquote, for that price monthly have less features than what I have now. So it doesn't make sense, and basically they wanted me to pay the full price for a Samsung Galaxy S8, which would have been like $1,200 plus tax here in Canada, so call it like $1,400 all told. Ridiculous. I did a bit of research. OnePlus. The only thing that I could tell from the specs that was different and quote unquote missing from the S8 is it's not an AMOLED display. But this thing does a lot of stuff that the Galaxies just don't do. This is also a case basically that I got for free with the phone because my friend sent me a code which gave me a discount of X amount of dollars on any accessories when I bought the phone, and it basically gave me a case for free. We're not going to talk about the case, doesn't really matter. What I like about this phone, it is fast. It's super fast. The price. This thing is, this is the 128 gig model. You got my background there. 128 gig model, top of the line 5T at the time. I don't know if the 6T, 6 or 6T are out yet. I don't think so. And I think this thing, after shipping and everything, and like I said, this is the top of the line model for this phone, came out to about $800 all told, shipped to me, which is $600 less, almost half price. So $600 less than I would have had to pay out for the S8. The call quality is great. You saw the beginning of this video was filmed with this. It's got a 4K camera. The picture camera is also very good. Bluetooth works, everything just works, and it's so fast. It's got the fingerprint on the back, which like you saw there, it's just instant. You touch it, the phone's on. It's also got, and I can't really show you, but if you double tap, it turns the screen on, and there you go, it unlocked. How did it unlock? It unlocked because it recognized my face. I've tested it with, like, I even gave it to my brother, who doesn't really look like me, but just to see. and it wouldn't unlock. I gave it, a bunch of people keep trying, it doesn't unlock. Yeah, it's just a fantastic phone. I don't know what else to tell you guys. It's a fantastic phone. It charges stupidly fast as well with their quick charge cable. They call it dash charging or something like that. Plug it in, and if the phone's completely dead within 15 minutes, I'd say you've got enough of a charge where you could unplug it and you'd probably be good for most of the day. Fantastic phone. I can't recommend it enough. So OnePlus 5T. Right, so there you go. One new thing. I got a new phone. You got the review right there. New chair, which I got around the same time as the phone. So it's been a few months I've been using the chair and the phone, which is why I gave you guys the review of the phone finally. I might do a review of the chair. It'll probably be a quick video if you guys are interested, but I mean, it's a chair, so I'm not quite sure what I can say, but I might do that. Did a couple of instrument mods, if you will. I just finally got my hands on some witch hat knobs for my Jazzmaster here, which to me was the only thing that was kind of missing from this build, and now it is perfect to me, for me, whatever you want to call it. I might do a video on this too, just to show you guys how easy it is, but I went ahead and I changed the LEDs in my Mesa Boogie mini rectifier. For those that aren't aware, it comes factory standard with red LEDs, LEDs. I got some Americans moaning at me for calling them LEDs. LEDs is perfectly acceptable, or LED. But yeah, it comes factory standard with red ones, and at the same time as this amp came out, the mini rectifier, they also had a transatlantic, I think it was called, which had blue LEDs in it, and I thought that looked way cooler. So I finally went ahead and did the mod, if you will, to just put blue LEDs in the mini rectifier. Super easy to do. Like I say, I'll probably throw up a quick video, but again, it'll be a super quick one because it's ridiculously easy to do. If you guys are considering doing something similar, Mesa themselves will sell the red and the blue LEDs for both the dual mini rectifier and the transatlantic, so you can make the transatlantic red if you want to. They charge about $20 for the strip of LEDs, and it'll literally take you about 2 minutes to do the mod. But yeah, there you go. If you guys are seeing this, it's because all my editing actually decided to work, or I found something else that would work. You'll probably, if the sound quality is not too horrible, you can probably expect more 4K video. Obviously, sometimes you will also be getting a mix, if you will, of a 1080p video, because that's what my webcam does, and sometimes, like for the phone review, I can't really film with my cell phone, so I will use the webcam still. I think the frame rate and all that on the webcam is still fine, so anyway. Yeah, a couple of new things coming in too, whilst we're at it, I guess. If all the editing goes well, you guys can probably expect some videos. I've got a couple of things coming in, or at least they're getting me a price on, and then we'll see. A 2 Notes torpedo captor, which if you guys don't know what that is, it is basically a sized down, quote unquote, cheaper version of their 2 Notes Torpedo Live, 2 Notes Torpedo Reamp box. I don't remember what they call it. I mean, they have the same thing for studios, and then a small box, and then a smaller box, and always cheaper and cheaper. The full-size rack mount's like $2,000 or more. I think the full-size box is $900 around there, and then you've got the captor, which is basically a super simplified one in, one out kind of thing. If you don't know what it is, it's an attenuator, which means you run your amp through this, and then this goes to the cab so that you can crank your amp, and then with the attenuator tell it minus 20 decibels. I think it goes up to minus 20 decibels. So basically crank your amp, but still be able to play it in an apartment, in your bedroom, whatever. It's also a load box, which means it can, I think this is what load box means, it all gets confused to me. But basically what this thing is going to let me do is attenuate the amp, be able to take that amp signal without blasting through my cab and record the amp head through my interface. It's got built-in semi, or with the free plugin called Wall of Sound, I believe. Lets you simulate cabs, lets you simulate different mic placements, and stuff like that. What else does this thing do? It does a bunch of stuff, but yeah, that's mainly what I want it for, as an attenuator, and just to be able to DI, direct input, the actual amp head when I want to record, so that it saves you from fiddling around, multi-micing a cab, figuring out the best placement every time. It's just programmed. And a lot of people tell me it does a really, really good job. Other than that, I've been eyeballing for years now, and I might actually take the plunge and add to my collection. But the PRS SE Mark Holcomb signature model, I'm not a fan of Periphery, but that guitar looks really sweet, and for the price, it looks like a really good deal. For those that aren't aware, it's a Korean-made PRS, their cheap line, if you will. It comes with Seymour Duncan pickups already in it, Alpha and Omega, which is Holcomb's signatures, I guess. It's got a coil split, it's got a 3-way switch, which is my preferred PRS setup. What else does it have? It's got the bird inlays, bound neck. It's just got a really nice, and I know it's a veneer, but it's got a really nice quilt maple top, and a really nice color. And yeah, so the shop's got 2. They're both ordered for clients, and neither client has come to pick it up. So basically they told me they're going to wait a couple more days, and by next weekend, if they're going to call me up, and if at least one of the guys doesn't come in to pick it up, basically it's going on the floor for me first. And I'm going to get to go and try it out, and if I like it, I can buy it. If I don't like it, they're just going to put it on the wall and sell it to whoever comes in and wants it. So yeah, hopefully I will either buy it and give you guys a review as to why I bought it, what I don't like about it, what I love about it, and so forth. Or if I really, really don't like it and don't get along with it, I will probably just try and make a quick update saying why I didn't end up buying it. But there you go. Anyway, enough rambling. I've been getting a lot of comments on, mostly on this video that I did for the Jazzmaster, and especially the trem setup. Keep the questions coming. Hopefully you guys noticed, even though I'm not posting videos lately, I am still answering all questions. If I didn't answer your question, feel free to private message me and I will get to you. I try and get to absolutely everything. The only cases where you won't get a reply from me is if you're being an obvious troll or you're being disrespectful, in which case, like I've said in a past video, I'm just going to be deleting your comment. But otherwise, like I say, hit me up. I will always answer you guys to the best of my knowledge. If I don't have an answer, I will try and point you in the right direction, or just tell you guys straight up that I don't know. But there you go. Hopefully the editing goes well and you guys start getting new videos.